Vinny and Abby.
Alex.
Hi, Alex Navarro.
Would you like to join my cult?
Yeah, since you asked so nicely,
Yeah.
sure. Hey,
All
listen, sight unseen. Let's just do it. I trust you.
Yeah.
So we worship an old god.
Okay.
It's a
Fine.
vengeful old god. Human sacrifice is involved.
Wow. I mean, that's any god I know.
Old god seems the new god, am I right?
But
Hello.
the fringe benefits are awesome.
Okay, like what?
You get to be part of a aristocratic family.
Okay.
You get to advise the high priest.
Sure.
And then at some point by the end of it, you might actually get sacrificed.
Retirement plans?
Cool. Can
Yeah,
I give
I mean-
up my kid for it?
Yeah,
Can I give y'all my kid?
if you want.
All right. I don't want to raise him, but
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Keds? What do I got? Sweet kicks? What kind of how's the Kool-Aid?
I mean, it's a little more old-timey dress, but I
Oh.
think... Anyway, this is the Shrouded Isle.
Okay.
This is from...
That was a long bit.
Yes.
It's a good setup.
This is from Kit Fox Games. I believe they were the makers of Moon Hunters. Also,
Okay.
Aura Hack, friend of the site. She
Erica.
did some of the art for this game. Yes. So here's the real basic setup.
Is it really a cult?
This is a cult management sim.
what? That sounds fucking rad. Oh
So
my
wait,
god.
do you get to choose the getup and the tracksuits? you
Not
get to
quite
wear?
like that.
Okay.
So this is the closest analog I can draw to it a little bit is that it's a lot of the sort of personality management aspects of something like a Darkest Dungeon without any of like the combat or adventuring. It's
Okay.
more just about basically you're trying to root out sinners in your in your flock over
Oh,
the course
cool.
of a 3-year period.
Abby, you might want to check the component cables. I think looks like maybe the red.
This is the
and
art style.
No, it looks
This
like maybe
is-
some are loose on there.
So you can actually change the color scheme if you want.
Really?
This is the default one.
That's cool. Okay.
So right out of the gate, they just kind of drop you here, and your first thing is to assign advisors to the high priest, one from each of the 5 main families in this on this island.
Okay.
First, we're going to see what's on this letter.
Does this cult have a thing with eyes?
Not everyone
Okay.
has the eye thing. A lot of them do, though. All right, so we have some options here. Basically, you're trying to manage all the different families while also, sacrificing to your god and dealing with a lot of different stuff here. We'll explain in a moment.
So like I haven't seen enough of it, but I'm kind of getting like a Crusader King vibe from some of this.
A little bit. So here, all right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start adding advisors. And you have 6 people from each family to choose from, but you can only pick 1 for each season.
His eyes are so creepy.
No, I love it.
Now, you can see here each person has like these little like stat things. The top one is like a positive trait. The bottom one is a negative trait. Each
Okay.
one of these contributes to these 5 main categories that you are trying to maintain over the course of the 3 seasons.
Okay.
Ignorance, keeping people stupid. Fervor, getting people energized
Sure.
for cult
course.
business. Discipline, making sure that people are sticking with the
Yeah.
rules. Penance is
Yep.
like self-flagellation, and then obedience, just making sure you do whatever the fuck they say.
Sure.
Right.
And other traits like being too knowledgeable or too not energized enough that will negatively contribute.
Well, it looks like you got an unrepentant kid there.
Yes. So all of them have their negatives and their positives. You need to kind of find out what the actual traits are. So if you have a decent standing with each family, you can, before you assign someone, do an inquiry, which will give you a little more information about each person,
And you can rename all these people?
if I wanted to.
Oh, cool.
boy.
Although their names are already like very
Pretty
strange.
good.
What
All
are
right.
they?
Well, these are those are the family name for each one. I think the names might be randomly generated.
Okay, so like how randomly generated though? It's not like a random jumble of letters. Like, are
It's-
they from a?
It's
like-
probably from a pool.
That's a lot of consonants together.
I know.
All right, so let's just pick a random person here, see what we can get. Okay, so now we actually know the full bore of like what this person's positive trait is. We still don't know what their negative trait is at all. Now I have to pick an advisor for this family. The first go around, it really doesn't matter too much because you're not looking for anything in particular. You're just trying to find out more about these people.
Can you click on anybody else, or did you like waste that turn?
No, with beginning, so you only get 1 inquiry
see.
per season.
Right, okay.
And it only is if you're in like decent standing, like neutral or above with the family.
Okay.
So I'm just going to pick someone that I don't know a whole lot about here. He's got a positive trait at least, so I'm going to start with him.
So they
Nice.
all have a negative trait?
Everyone has a negative and a positive, and it's up
Okay.
to you to root out what they are. But the negatives and positives have tiers.
Oh.
Sometimes they're really positive, which is like plus 15 something.
Yeah.
If they're really negative, they're minus 30. That means they're a primary sinner, and you should sacrifice that person when you find them.
Of course.
Wow. Do you
Hey,
sacrifice immediately, or do you have to kind of build up
At
to
the
it?
end of each season.
It's not my first cult.
Okay, so second family, we can do another inquiry here.
So if they're on fire, is that like it says lacking fervor? Question mark. And she's
so
like,
that just means that the fire is just the category,
Oh,
like
I see.
icon. Lacking fervor would not be good for this family because they're responsible for fervor. So that's probably not someone that we want to necessarily throw in there. I'm going to start with that's a major sin.
he's embezzling.
Yeah, so at some point, I'm maybe going to sacrifice him, but I'm not going to throw him in just yet.
The most unholy of sins.
I'm going to go with Natich
The white
there.
collar sin.
You never get that statement.
All right, third family. Okay, they're not real happy right now, so I can't inquire with them.
Do you know what your name is? Like what you look like? or
You are
anything?
never really seen.
You are the
True
yeah.
cult leader, I guess.
Yeah.
Indeed. Svetlana knows maybe a little too much. Let's find out more about her. Oops, sorry.
Like
That-
knows too much about what?
So that's one of those like, hey, you're going to negatively impact ignorance if you know too much. All right, this family's okay.
Vinny,
Yeah.
if you're gonna lead a cult, what would you be called?
Like the leader of the cult or the cult?
Both.
Okay.
All right, so these two
Optimus Prime.
go with our friend
And the-
Miko.
Is that the leader of the cult or the name of the cult?
It's the
Last one.
Optimus's Primes. Autobots would be the cult.
Autobots engage.
And Autobots engage.
Time to sacrifice that transformer over there.
Too much embezzling. Too much embezzling. Ironhide. That's not a good Optimus Prime. It's tough to do Optimus Prime.
Go with Sagan. All right, so we have our 5 advisors now. We can begin the season.
Okay.
All right, so each season you can choose 1 to 3 advisors to follow their advice for each month. So the first month I can pick up to 3, and basically what you're trying to balance here is if I pick 1 advisor, you'll get a huge boost to that family's satisfaction, and also their whatever they do over the course of that month will have much more impact.
Or you're spreading it out over 3?
If you spread it out over 3, you get much less bonus, but at the same time, like any negative impact will be lessened as well.
Well, I think so if you confiscate the goods, does that mean the bar will go up on
If it's successful, there is a little bit of random chance
Okay.
to some of this stuff. So we'll pick the categories right now that are
Yeah,
weakest. Like,
like
we need
penitence,
we need some penitence. We could probably use a little more ignorance, and we could probably use a little more obedience too.
Oh, and it shows you, I see it's showing you what the projected outcome is.
Yes.
You're not going to get a lot.
No, and early on you don't.
Okay.
All right. So successfully boost a little ignorance
One
there.
book? One?
Yeah.
That's...
Look, it's the first go around. They're new at this.
Your book burning was...
I'm just saying it's a process, okay? It's not something you can just do all at
The
once.
sharing
Right.
library was small. It was all we had.
This, Bill, you found one book?
So his little bonus here gives you 1 more discipline than you would get otherwise. But
And
he
it's
has a
Stuart
vice.
Little?
But we don't know about what his vice is yet. We just know that it negatively impacts obedience.
Okay.
Can you like pen books or anything to recruit more people, or is it just managing the people you already have?
It's just managing the people you already have and
Gotcha.
rooting out the sinners.
of
All
course.
right.
So this is like the preamble for like any one of those like occult games where you're going into a town. Like this is basically the backstory to like
Far Cry 5.
yeah,
Yes.
or like Bloodborne.
So you can see how the family's standing because I chose these people to listen to. Some went up, the other ones went down a little bit.
Lord Codwell.
All right, so we'll listen. We'll talk to the Cadwells here. We'll see what we can get out of them.
Wait, Svetlana doesn't seem really confident and
Yeah, they're not always super like, I don't know why you chose me for this. This is a little weird. Let's get a little more ignorance.
one more buck. Let's do a little too.
All right, so he's a teen. Oh, no.
Oh,
His vice is that he's teen.
Wait, really?
Yeah, so that makes you less obedient. But
Makes
it's a
sense.
minor sin, so it's not really the sort of thing you would sacrifice someone for.
It's in my listen.
Hey, teens are not obedient.
They'll grow out of it.
They're born into that sin.
Yeah. I do love that teen just is the term for that.
Oh,
She's imaginative. That's not good, but that's also still like that's a middle vice. That's not an immediate sacrifice. You can do it if you need to, but don't sacrifice that person right away. All right.
Wait, shy is bad?
Shy's not good, but shy is also not like a mortal sin.
I feel like
Okay.
shy is submissive though.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Well, not, I guess not
But
for a leader.
there's no
Right.
fervor in that.
Yeah, fair.
All right, last month of this season. We haven't done anything with them yet, so let's give them a little boost.
Are people happy to be sacrificed, or is their family mad when you
They
do it?
don't like it. The
Okay.
families are not happy when you do that. Let's see. Neutral.
Some-
Eh.
Gonna try this book burning thing again?
No, I'm going to let that one go
All
for
right.
now. I want to find out more about some of these other people. So when you use them in the thing, like you're more likely to learn what some of their traits are. Well, the only other time you get to learn their traits is during those inquiries
Right.
between seasons.
But it's not all the time.
No.
Okay. Oh, forbidden desserts.
All right. Last one. He's not real good at the obedience thing.
I like that the obedience thing is the clap emoji.
Yep. All right.
All right. Well,
This is okay for a start. So now we have to pick our sacrifice. Unfortunately, again, we just have to pick someone kind of, and there are no major sinners here, so I'm gonna have to pick one of these.
get rid of the teen.
No, the teen's too minor.
Oh, how about the shy guy?
I think Shy Guy is gonna be the one. They're not gonna be real happy about it, but
Well, Lord Caldwell is Svetlana's house, right?
yeah.
And they hate you already, so
Yeah, I don't want to do Cadwell, so I'm gonna go with Miko. Sorry, Miko.
sorry, Miko. For the greater good.
Now, once the first season is out of the way, there's
boy.
an actual thing you're supposed to do here.
Azrael? What's the line from the witch?
Chernobog will be pleased.
Oh, good.
All right, so yeah, Everson's not real happy right now, but we're okay.
I like the art.
Yeah,
Looks
me
like
too.
my obedience meter went down a little bit, so I need to boost that up next time,
Is that Chernobob talking to you?
presumably. All right, I need to encourage obedience. I need to find the liar.
Oh, you have a secret mission.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So the secret mission is find the liar.
Does that mean a trait is not what it really seems?
Well, no, it means that you need to find the person with the mortal sin trait of liar.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
So you have to root them out.
And what if you do?
You have to sacrifice that. Well, I mean, the thing is, you can never sacrifice that person, and it doesn't necessarily seem like it impacts the game, but you don't get new. Like, it never tells you, okay, well, now you need to boost a different stat that time. Like, it just kind of sticks you there until you actually sacrifice that person.
Okay.
So let's see.
So you could just get lucky here.
Yeah, we could. Let's begin an inquiry. We need to figure out who our liar is.
I bet it's
No, it's not
No.
him.
you lack fervor.
Let's start with her. Okay. We want to find obedient people too, because we're a little bad on obedience right now.
I bet Vadim
You don't like
is
Vadim? It's full of fervor.
She's full
Nice.
of fervor?
He is, yeah. Let's bring him into the mix.
Okay, shall do my best. You're gonna have to get rid of disobedient Piotr. Piotr.
Piotr.
Piotr.
Yeah, we're not going to use.
Piotr.
We're going to go with Ivan for this
These
one.
Cadwells suck.
I know.
Oh, so they don't repopulate.
No, they don't.
Okay. So you can like wipe out a whole
You could.
clan?
I mean, ideally you'd rather not, but
Okay.
let's-
Put the corpse of Miko as your advice. That'll really get some of that fervor up.
let's bring Nikolai back in. I might want to throw one of the mortal sinners that I know about in there, just so I can sacrifice them, and it will be less of an impact.
Hmm.
Right.
It says I don't know if I'm going to find the liar on the first try here. Carol up to ignorant.
Is that really a sin?
Yeah,
That's a good. You want them ignorant.
yeah. Let's see. Where was the one mortal sinner I had found? Wasn't there?
What was the mortal sin? Do you remember?
It was embezzler.
Oh, right.
Yeah. All right. Let's throw the embezzler in there, and then let's.
Yeah.
Who, me?
We're gonna sacrifice him if we don't uncover the liar this time around.
Do they all just happen to have 4 kids?
Yes.
Okay.
At least that have been risen to the ranks of advisor.
I see.
All right.
It was June.
All right. So we need to get more obedience for sure.
Maybe just do obedience. That's a thing you can do, right?
It is. You lose a little bit of standing with all the other families when you do that. And I mean, we have 3 chances here to build it back up. So I'm probably going to try and do that.
And also, if they don't participate, you don't find out about them, right?
Yes.
Oh, good point. Good point. We're trying to find that liar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh.
All right, so we got to boost up ignorance next time around. All right, so we got a little obedience out of it. The good news is that the Iosefka family is pretty happy, so when I sacrifice their patriarch, it's not going to be a big deal. Yeah, let's boost up some of that. Hey, I'm not gonna bother with you.
Oh, so ignorance is a trait. It's a good trait.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I think I was.
Ignorance
confused.
is good.
Yeah,
knowledge is bad. That's how it works
Right.
here. Let's get one of these dissatisfied families up a little.
Uh-huh. Got that one old world book. One old world book.
Do you know when this is supposed to be set? Is it old timey or does it just look old timey?
I think it's just a style. Like it doesn't have like a real notable era.
Darkest dungeon time.
Yeah.
It's Cthulhu-esque.
Yeah. It's the time of Cthulhu.
Turn of the century.
All right, so we need to boost up our obedience significantly here.
Turn of the century will always mean 1800s to 1900s, right? Like we'll never say turn of the century to mean like 1900s to 2000s,
I don't think so.
right?
Like the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna go with these 2 this time around, and get a little more both obedience and ignorance.
Yeah, you've done it.
Ah, shit.
I'm lazy.
All right, well,
but I'm practical.
That could have been worse, but. All right, so we didn't find the liar, but we do have a mortal sinner we can say goodbye to, so we're gonna do that.
So next season you'll still want to find the liar?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Bogdan. Yeah, they will grudgingly submit to my decision. Bye.
Such is the life.
That's what you get for embezzling.
I know. Ooh, this is cool. Is this like a marriage?
Yeah, death marriage.
That's how every wedding I've been to has been like. All right. Yeah, they're not happy, but they're not miserable about it either. So okay. So this is kind of what the loop is. Like you're trying to get through these 3, like basically 12 seasons,
That's
and
cool.
trying to get out the other end of it, and summon your evil god. We'll go one more round here, and then we'll call it.
When you replay, do you have new people?
It resets the people, like it randomizes all the traits.
And even what they look like, or do they look pretty much the same?
It's all the same portraits. They're just shuffled up differently.
Okay, gotcha.
What's Susan up to? Oh, she's obedient. We do need more obedience. Let's give you a shot.
Who's the person on the right?
That's the head of the family.
Oh, okay.
So these are the advisors that work with the head of the family and the high priest.
I
Cool.
see. Do you ever like take them on or something?
You never take them on. They're just kind of there.
I guess if they're always in your good graces.
Right. They're just. We don't know much about Katerina. Let's see what's up with Katerina.
I bet she's the liar.
Well, that'd be bad because her family already sacrificed someone.
Look at that little hat on Danica. That's someone who's a liar.
It's a lion hat, if I've ever seen
Well, I
one.
guess they're already disobedient, so they wouldn't be a liar, right?
Why
Yeah.
not? A little bit of both.
Yeah, you know
Oh,
what?
yeah, I guess because it's...
We're gonna go with
back.
Laszlo.
Yeah.
Let's see what Laszlo's up to. A few different people we don't know much about here yet.
How about Hannah?
Hannah, yeah.
Yeah, we'll give Hannah a shot. And last one, we can inquire here.
Oh, look at Demas.
What's Demas up to? I'm
Demas.
disappointed.
Demas.
Alright,
Well,
we'll give Demas a shot.
wow. So that liar, I feel like you're narrowing it
I
down.
know.
It takes a little time sometimes to figure out, who the sinners are. It's very hard work running a cult. All right, let's see what we need here. We need fervor.
What is there an end game? Like, can you lose the game?
Yes.
Okay.
If you go more than one season with the same category in the red, you lose.
the cult collapses.
If a family gets so dissatisfied they launch a rebellion, you lose.
Okay. Is that 2 thumbs down or something?
That's
Or-
like all the way down on the meter, basically. And if you, if you,
Yes.
I think those are the lose conditions I've encountered.
Wait. So these people look like some of these people look like they have more than. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the benefits. The
Yes.
question marks, okay.
She's done good at flagellating sinners.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we haven't
still
learned-
know what's going on.
Yeah, so I don't
there.
know what's up there.
Oh.
All right.
He's gluttonous?
Yeah.
No, that's not a mortal sin though, right?
No, that's a bad sin, but it's not a horrible one.
What are some of the other mortal sins?
Let's see. There's a kleptomaniac. There's a pervert. I'm trying to remember what some of the other ones were. There's a decent number of them.
Cool.
Games journalist?
Yeah.
The most mortal of
Yeah.
sins.
Who are you looking to knock off here?
I think I'm gonna. I don't know
Yeah,
yet.
who's your favorite? Who are you thinking?
I don't know.
Who are you thinking about culling this season?
Well, I think Katarina's gonna make it. She's got a decent unless she turns out to be the liar. I don't see myself going after her. Laszlo hasn't really given us much here.
No, not giving up a lot.
Yeah. If you don't discover that they're a liar and then just happen to be the one to, you just happen to sacrifice them,
Yeah.
does that work? Or do you have to discover it first?
Great job, my follower. You rooted him out. I did. I totally did.
I knew it!
I knew it. The whole time.
Let's see.
Yeah, you gotta get Laszlo
Yeah.
to confess something.
But discipline is already pretty good.
Yeah.
Obedience?
Laszlo's pretty good at the job.
Let's give it a shot. Oh man, this ignorance thing is not working out super well. It's okay. I won't lose because it's red now, but I would if after the next season I didn't get it back up. Problem is that it turns out our friend from the Kegney family also has a negative ignorance trait, so you're kind of canceling it out. No. All right.
I want to know who the liar is.
So we might just have to sacrifice someone from a family that we have good standing with because that's the best political move here.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, we didn't find any major sins here.
What if you just did somebody? Well, we know the two bad sins there.
I think I'm going to do Demas because
Sure, you're good with.
we're in really good shape with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you want to find the sinner.
It's always.
I want to roll the dice on it.
It's always so political.
Yeah.
Same old once again.
The politics of human sacrifice are very complicated.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Well, should we see one more season?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to find this liar.
I know.
All right. So we need we need a lot of ignorance. We need it a lot. Let's see. Undisciplined. That's fine. We have a ton of discipline. As long as we're not.
Wait. So you want up? So no, you got nobody in here who has it. Well, I guess Milos could have a positive.
He could.
Ignorance trait, but you just don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Vasin here.
Okay.
And we just need to find some other ignorant people that we can throw in. Begin inquiry. Lacking fervor.
Responsible for fervor.
Obedience. That's a problem.
Well, they're good on fervor.
That's true.
Vadim.
We do need penitence as well. So.
Well, won't Vadim be responsible for fervor?
Yes, but their other traits also apply to the other categories.
Oh, as you're going around?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
All right, what does that one impact? Obedience. You know what? I'll take it because we need more penitence. We need to find that liar, though.
I know. We need to give people whose bad trait we don't know.
Laszlo. Oh.
I think we're gonna bring.
Yeah.
Unless there's someone that's ignorant. No, there isn't. Laszlo's back.
All right, Laszlo, we don't trust you.
Hannah, we never found out her dark secret.
I haven't found her dark secret. We haven't done anything with Andre yet.
Yeah.
To Andre.
He looks a bit suspicious and guilty to me. I'm not sure
I
why.
don't know. It's got a cool look, if you ask me.
All right, let's see what Andre's about.
Cult Santa.
Is there anyone here that? Oh, practical. Yeah. All right. That practical is ignorance.
You can see what
Stubborn. Yeah. All right.
Well,
Okay.
they don't have the liars. At least you know that.
All right. All right. We need ignorance. Help me out here.
Okay. practical. Wait, Karel will get it up, right? Because he's got the practical plus.
Oh
ignorance.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's leave Laszlo for now.
Yeah, Laszlo doesn't really need to put in work.
That didn't work.
Oh.
This has not been a good run so far. All right, I might just have to give the cake.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not a lot. That was not really beneficial.
Oh, our cult.
All right, let's just go. Let's just get a good boost here.
Okay.
Like we need it, so let's do it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, he's a prevert.
Yeah.
Well,
At least you know we can sacrifice.
I don't know. Penitence is tough days for old penitence here.
yeah.
Kids just don't know how to kneel on nails as like they used to.
What is lazy? Fervor. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh boy, everything's gone, man.
I don't know about this one.
Laszlo.
Kids just watching Rick and Morty all day.
Let's.
So if you find that liar, do you get like a big boost to something?
No.
You just don't get a kick.
This might not. This might be the end of it, because I don't think I got enough ignorance out of this. Yeah, we're done.
Dang. They're too smart.
Game over. No return of Chernobog. We'll still sacrifice someone, because I mean, why wouldn't we? But I think we're gonna lose.
So
my vote is Laszlo.
Wait, who's got a? No, my vote's Andre, because they're the question mark. They could always turn out to be a liar.
Yeah, that's true.
We can't.
Andre.
It has to be.
Do Santa. Do Santa.
Actually, wait a minute. Hang on.
Why?
I want to see if anything can boost up. Like, sometimes you get little boosts to categories by sacrificing.
It's not enough.
Yeah, it's not enough. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's
okay,
not
we're
enough.
going anyway. Let's try to get the liar.
Yeah,
Santa.
Down,
Cult Santa.
take care
Cult
of
Santa.
Yeah, we won't get that ignorance boost, though, and we'll still lose.
Well,
yeah, we'll lose either way.
Aren't you
though,
losing
right?
either way?
Yeah.
We want to know if he's the liar.
All right.
Will it tell you if he's a liar?
I don't know if it will tell you.
Oh.
Try it.
Fuck it.
Bye, Santa. I got coal this year.
I'll be back.
On Christmas.
On Christmas. On cold Christmas.
Ooh.
For minor sin, house of sin. Okay.
We lost.
You were naughty.
My dream of darkness, no!
You guys never listen to my dreams.
So I have beaten the game a couple of times now. I wouldn't say it's super hard. Like, once you kind of get a feel for how the meters sort of affect each other and how the traits affect that stuff, it's not easy, but I would say that, like, once you get a feel for it, it's not super difficult. It's also fairly short. Like I said, you can probably beat it in a couple hours.
Yeah.
It seems fun. I want to play it.
It's got that, what's the other one I'm thinking of? The Yarger?
What?
Here's some other colors for you, by the way. If you
Oh,
want.
look at that. Poison Ivy.
Ooh, that's too red.
The remember that game, the Yag?
The Yog?
Yeah, the Yog. It's
What?
kind of got like a vibe of that. That was like a multiplayer thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is cool.
It's neat.
Yeah, it's $10 on Steam, $9 right now, I think, at launch. I liked it. I had fun playing around with it.
I'm going to play it. I want to play.
It's cool.
Cool. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.